And women, black, white, yellow, green, and blue, started talking back, and it was interesting. We were cutting the.
Also, ladies dark white, yellow, green, and blue began arguing, and it was fascinating we were cutting the movie. Apparently, Oprah Winfrey is confronting critical examination, with Denzel Washington, an exceptionally regarded figure, currently standing up against her. Washington has supposedly tended to serious allegations against Oprah, recommending that her supposed wrongdoings might actually prompt lawful results as mounting proof backings these cases. What is going on is by all accounts taking a disturbing turn for Oprah. For newcome in the amusement world, trying to leave an imprint, a rival, a foundation grant could be viewed as a lifelong zenith anyway. Industry legends, including eminent figures like Denzel Washington, are recommending that this accomplishment could accompany unanticipated difficulties. Not the actual honor raises concerns yet, rather the requesting assumptions and penances people might look chasing such acknowledgement, and I will constantly hold it as a signal for anything that I'd have the option to do later on. I earnestly trust I will continuously be a worthy representative for my race. And to the most inpicked, these declarations are not simple displeased remarks from disenchanted characters, rather they evidently come from bits of knowledge shared by Hollywood's tip-top. Fundamentally, like Oprah, the individuals who have secured top honors and hobnobbed with industry power players are purportedly uncovering a hazier side to the amusement business that isn't clear according to an untouchable's viewpoint. Supposedly arriving at the pinnacle of the business has demanded a cost almost comparable to the very of their lives. The account goes off in a more unexpected direction, recommending that the individuals who endeavor to recover a feeling of normally frequently experience desperate results. Now, a developing number of these industry illuminating presences are venturing forward to describe the frightening encounters and revulsions saw inside the diversion domain. Hollywood, it appears, harbors stories past the fabulousness and charm, testing assumptions and constraining a re-evaluation of what's genuinely unfurling in the background. So what's going on in Hollywood? No one knows. The most obviously terrible thing to call someone is insane is cavalier. I don't grasp this. Individuals, so they're insane, from the burden of jobs on entertainers to the coordination of whole developments by industry power players, and driving a re-examination of what's really unfurling in the background. The shadows hiding in the background in Hollywood appear to be vast. What has changed anyway is the developing bafflement among entertainers who long played the parts relegated to them in spite of receiving the rewards of a tip-top way of life. These find that the advantages don't verge on making up at the lofty costs they've paid in their dealings with industry leaders, and compelling a re-evaluation of what's really unfurling in the background, while infrequent occasions of Ring looks at the concealed real factors behind the cameras have surfaced throughout the long term. They frequently face excusal as simple drama, yet a common story is arising proposing that a limited handful could use significant command over the sum of Hollywood. In this account, it's anything but a solitary VIP venturing forward, yet an aggregate voice, beginning with the revered Denzel Washington, with credits on probably the greatest motion pictures and an assortment of grants certifying his acting ability. Washington arises as somebody who has explored the complex trap of Hollywood's inward functions, as opposed to quickly uncovering the high-profile names coordinating in the background. Washington starts the talk by training in on his companions in the business. He condemns what he sees as their capricious egotism, making way for a more extensive discussion about the secret dynamic at play in Hollywood and the potential entanglements, anticipating the individuals who lace their fates with them. Persuasive figures higher up in the business order, very much like you realize. Individuals say, gracious, the trouble of making a film. I'm similar to send your child to Iraq. That is troublesome. It's a film. It resembles loosen up the entertainer, popular for being valiant and brilliant. Transparently discuss the diminishing viewership of significant Hollywood honor shows. He said that the shows spotlight a lot on pushing their political conclusions onto watchers. He said that we're in another time when individuals are burnt out on the woke Hollywood elites who carry on like they're superior to others. Washington himself said these individuals go in front of an audience, compliment themselves, and tell every other person how to reside. In the meantime, they live in extravagant houses, and this was additionally affirmed when Taraji P. Henson joined the scene. In her journal, Henson uncovered a profound feeling of frustration and disloyalty, communicating feeling destroyed after finding that Winfrey who filled in as a maker on the movie, didn't advocate for her to get fair pay. Henson had anticipated that Winfrey should be a coach, and good example yet rather felt let down. Winfrey, who had been remarkably quiet with regards to this issue as of late, resolved the issue in a meeting. With assortment, she uncovered that she knew nothing about the compensation hole during the creation and underlined that she had zero command over the spending plan or entertainer compensations. Winfrey met the sense of that she had depended Chief Lee Daniels with those choices depending on his judgment. I didn't have the foggiest idea what anyone was getting compensated. I didn't arrange. I just expressed yes to the job since I needed to work with Lee and I needed to help his vision. Winfrey said, I'm grieved that Taraji felt hurt by that, yet it was not my expectation to slight her or any other person. Moreover, Winfrey revealed that she stepped up to the plate and connect with Henson in the wake of perusing her diary, and the two have since accommodated tending to any waiting issues. Winfrey underscored her getting through regard and deference for Henson, both as an entertainer and as a singular. She communicated hopefulness about the potential for future joint efforts between them, demonstrating a good and valuable outlook on their expert relationship. I love Taraji. She's an extraordinary ability and a delightful soul. I have only love for her. Winfrey said, we had a decent discussion and we embraced it out. We're great yet. Is it enough to conceal her horrific acts? Bits of gossip about a quarrel between Oprah Winfrey and Taraji P. Henson surfaced during the press visit for the impending Variety Purple melodic movie, where she examined that she has forever been come up short on. Hypothesis picked up speed after a viral video incited fans to dissect the nonverbal communication between the two stars, energizing bits of gossip about potential strain by Oprah and Taraji expeditious. Lee took to virtual entertainment to address the reports, unequivocally dissipating any thought of a fight. Oprah lauded Taraji's gifts and communicated energy for her depiction of Shug Avery in the movie, while Taji guarded Oprah, stressing the relentless help and direction she had gotten from her. The bits of gossip were quickly subdued as the two entertainers' grandstand fortitude and common reverence. Without a doubt, Oprah Winfrey has raised a compelling media realm that traverses TV creation, acting, and distributing. Her extraordinary commitments have collected her a plenty of honors, quite the regarded official decoration of opportunity. Past her significant accomplishments in media, Oprah is recognized for her magnanimous undertakings and backing on different social issues. Taraji P. Henson, brought into the world on September 11, 1970, is an exceptionally achieved entertainer, famous for her flexible exhibitions in both movie and TV, with a vocation crossing more than 20 years. She gave far-reaching respect for her dynamic depiction of Treat Lion in the well-known television series Domain. While Taraji may not use a similar degree of impact as Oprah, she has acquired basic recognition and awards, including a foundation